All right, guys, we're out here at the range with a little bit of a unicorn, a modern unicorn. Got a Glock 17L for long. This thing is just so easy to shoot, it's not even funny. It is a long devil for sure. Oh man, what a fun gun. Right in the head. Right over the top. Well, as I said, this is a Glock 17L, so it's a long slide 9mm Glock 17. This is a really neat gun, and I actually didn't know that they were even being produced anymore. They brought it out in 1988, I think. They discontinued it in 98, and since then they've made very small limited runs of this particular handgun. And this is the longest and largest 9mm that Glock produces. And this is a Gen 3 gun. Really, really neat. It's got a slightly over 6-inch barrel. The 34 is about a 0.7-inch shorter barrel, and then the 17 is a 1.4-inch shorter barrel. So you kind of have the same frame size for the entire family of guns between the 17, the 34, and the 17L. However, the slide in the barrel gets a little bit longer each time. And this gun was mainly brought around, from what I understand, just as a competition handgun. Real long barrel, very high velocities that you need to meet power factor in different shooting disciplines and such. I'm not really a big competition shooter or anything, really at all, but I know that this gun will not fit in what's called the IDPA box, I guess is what it's called. Basically a box, and if the gun doesn't fit in there, you can't compete with it. That's why the Glock 34 came around. But let me put my ears back on. We're gonna shoot this gun a little bit more for you. Just a really, really neat gun. Like I said, very unicorn style gun. Not really a whole lot of these out there, and something fairly collectible, more like, you know, kind of a modern classic, if you will. But we'll shoot a little bit more. I'm gonna turn it over to Eric. We got some hollow points out here, take out some sodas, have a little bit of fun. Let's see what they can do here. Man, this thing just points so good. Put a few holes in that soda bottle there. Let's see if we can get it down there on the bottom. Drain it out a little bit more. That ball round just goes right through that thing. Get a little orange soda sprinkler action going on there. Those rounds just going right through. Let's go ahead and break out these hollow points. I've got a magazine of Federal HST 147 grain. This is typically the load I carry in all my 9mm. Let's see what it'll do out of this long barrel. Typically this ammo is subsonic. I'm not sure if it'll crack, break its sound barrier with this long barrel, but we're gonna find out. Let's see. Start over here on this side. There we go. Took the top off of it. Definitely shooting a little high there. There we go. I'm shooting about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 inches high at about 15 yards. Yep, shooting a few inches high at that range. One neat thing about this gun from the factory, it does have user adjustable sights. They send a very small sight tool that you can drop in here, and you can adjust the rear sight for windage and elevation, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of a neat feature. It does have the standard, like Glock, white outline with a dot in the front. So pretty straightforward for the most part. Been running Glock mags so far. Got a couple of the Magpul PMag 17s. These mags have been working out pretty good for me. I actually modified a couple of them to work in my 9mm SBR a while back before I had the bolt modified. So they've got a little bit of a wide feed lip on there, but it still holds the rounds in. Let's see if these kind of, you know, customized mags work here. Works just fine. right over the top. Man, what a great shooting gun. This is like the first time we've had this thing out to the range and really put any rounds through them, but definitely breaking these things in right for sure. I mean, with that long barrel, that extra weight up front, just really, really smooth shooting gun for sure. Let's try a couple of headshots here. Uh-oh. All right, shooting a little bit high there. Let's see. Guys, this gun shoots, and I'm not even really trying that much. Just kind of shooting and having a little bit of fun. SGM Tactical Mag. You guys remember these from the meltdown video we did a little while back? These mags run good. I'm all out of ammo. I'm gonna turn it over to Eric, let him have a little bit of fun, shoot this thing. Just thought we'd show off kind of a rare bird in the Glock realm. I mean, this is a gun that, you know, you don't really see every day, and just a neat one, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to purchase one and you know, just have it in the collection. So turn it over to Eric and let's see what he thinks.
All right, well, Chad's making this look boringly awesome. You know, 17Ls are really an awesome gun in general, and you know, it's kind of one of those deals. You shot one Glock, you shot them all. A lot of them are pretty similar. I'm a big fan of Glocks. I do love the Glock 19s, probably one of my favorite 9mm that's out there. And the 17L's always been an intriguing gun to me. Just the long sight radius, the long barrel. You get good velocities, you get good accuracy. And there's not really much else to report there. They're just fun guns to shoot. They're laser beam accurate, as you can tell with Chad. He probably shoots it better than I do. And I like to just spit rounds out with these things. I'm gonna have a little fun here and just run the gun. And we're gonna start out with a 33 rounder because, you know, why not? We're running a variety of different ammunition today. Most of the stuff that Chad was running there in the intro was some of the 124 grain Aguila. I just happened to have laying around. I'm gonna be running some of this Cap Arms, Superior Range Ammo. It's a veteran-owned company. Great guy. We're gonna shoot this a bit. I'm just gonna kind of go for it here. Well, now, if you observe the target, you can see that a lot of those shots are right there in the head. Now, I'm no mathematician or expert or anything like that, but if this was a gunfight, that guy would probably be expired at the moment. Now, I'm gonna keep going here. Okay. Seems legit. All right. This gun has a 4.5 pound connector straight from the factory, by the way, so nice trigger pull. The gun's kind of slinging them right in. I don't really know what else to say there. We're going to shoot these sodas though. Oh, it's empty soda. Well, that's why it's not splashed. You didn't leave nothing for me. Come on, man. All right, there's a little bit of orange soda in the bottom of those other ones though. What the heck? All right, 75 yards, just because we can. Is that a subsonic, that Cap Arm stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. I'm just sitting there. It's like doesn't kick at all. Just, you know, I just want to rapid fire again. I just love rapid fire in these guns. All right. I'm gonna go for a motorcycle gang of bears scenario here, and I've got them on top of me. Charlie's coming out of the wood line, and I got to get after it. Let's go for it. Not too bad. We're gonna try one more time here. Not too bad. Actually pretty bad. I mean, I'm not shooting it too terrible, but with a little more work and practice, probably shoot it better. I will say that even with the lighter trigger in it, it is kind of hard to really rapid fire a Glock like that. I don't know, I just prefer maybe a single action trigger, that's just me, but the gun is excellent. You can't go wrong with the 17L. I mean, you saw with that 33 round SGM there, just kind of racking them right in there with boring regularity. This is one of those guns that, I don't know, it just seems to me like if you're a competitor or something like that and you just really needed a really accurate Glock, or maybe you're just the kind of guy that likes to go out and, I don't know, shoot little tiny targets and stuff like that, it is an extraordinarily accurate gun. I was not trying to shoot it accurately. I'm trying to shoot it like you would shoot a combat handgun, which is, I'm worried about trying to get the rounds where I want them to go as best I can, but definitely not trying to put anything off in terms of the accuracy of the gun. It's certainly an accurate gun. Got a couple of nice strings there on the 1D28. You know, several nice strings on some of the smaller plates here in front of me. I mean, at combat distances, yeah, you're done. Stick a fork in you. Another thing about this gun that I really like is it does have the Tennifer finish on it that they apply over in Austria. So it's got a nice, good solid finish on it, which is great. And just a classic Glock. 17L's a winner. You can't go wrong. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. We had a lot of fun. More pistol reviews on the way, more of this kind of stuff. Can't go wrong with a 17L. We'll see you later.